This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Porzingis high post. That one drops for him. And Clark, for these two teams, a lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now here's White. A nice shot by Tatum.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Pass to Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Here's Tatum. To the middle. Here's Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Man, I love watching Tatum break down the defense in the pick and roll, exploits any passing lane that's available to him.
And Suggs, here we go. For three, Caldwell Pope. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
I'll say this, Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation. And so Banchero will bring it up for the Magic. Suggs outside. He takes it in, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Outside Holiday. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, so.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Now here's Banchero. Caldwell Pope with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Here's Banchero. Pass to Carter. No good on the three. Holiday with the ball. The kick out to White. For three. The rebound by Carter. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. To the paint. Orlando with the rebound. And the Magic surprising many league-wide, Clark, with how they've broken through.
And the way they're winning, I might add. I mean, rugged, physical defense is their identity and calling card. Not necessarily what you expect to see from a young team, B.A.
Now here's Tatum. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Suggs, right side. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Banchero the screen. To the inside. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Yeah, with this bigger build, Banchero sets a solid pick, and then he quickly rolls into open position.
Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. The three is up. Inside. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
What a wingspan Isaac has. I mean, this guy is incredible at denying shots, and he loves to do it.
1:03 left to play in the first quarter. To the left side wing. 5 on the clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Boston shooting their first free throw of the game.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And the technical free throw is good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
There's the triple. It's hauled in by Isaac. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Back to Wagner. Pass to Black. Shoots over Brown. The putback. Can't get the putback. The Celtics with the lead. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And it's Wagner off the drive. Here's Batase. And he goes in for the dunk.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Tie game in Boston. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Buries it from 3.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Shots good by Black.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. A nice shot by Tatum.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
The rebound by Jason Tatum. So it's Boston now. They trail by 1. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. Oh, rejected by Isaac. On the wing, Anthony. Here's Black. The 3. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Pass to Hauser. Back to Tatum. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Down low. 3-pointer. Hauser can't get it to go.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Precision pass into the post. Well-earned assist.
Horford. Got a hand on it. Orlando leading by 3. And Caro outside. Here's Black. Connects from downtown. Black's got 6 here in the quarter. Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Yeah, that play shows Banchero's strength and his determination.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Paolo Banchero grew up in Seattle playing pros every summer, and that gave him a huge leg up in the NBA. He said, quote, "They'd always tell me it's not as hard as you think. You just have to be focused and locked in." That's what led to me having that demeanor. Brian?
The 2023 Rookie of the Year, Allie. He hit the ground running.
Getting more comfortable with his jumper. Jalen Suggs, no hesitation there.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Well, after a decade of uncertainty, Magic fans now have a lot to cheer about.
This is the most optimism they've had around the team since the Dwight Howard era. And it centers around their young star, Paolo Banchero. He is going to be a force for a very long time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Picked by Carter. Inside. And it's slammed in by Carter.
No margin for error that time. Big time slam from big man Carter Jr.
Now White. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Craig with it. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looks, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Suggs, no good. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. And he hits it to tie the game. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And Wagner gets it to go.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
The kick out to White. To the inside. Can't get it to fall. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Orlando ahead, leading by just 2. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
In a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Orlando leading. Pass to Suggs. And here's Carter. Tatum with a steal. Here's Holiday. Porzingis in the post. Orlando with the rebound. Suggs with it. Now guarded by White. Here's Banchero. Puts it up. They get it again. Now here's Suggs. To the paint. Goes back up. Banchero no good. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for Boston. 2-point game. White. Good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
6 lead changes in a game that has a lot of character.
Yeah, both sides stepping up and making big plays.
Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. And Holiday powers it home.
Rise up, Drew. He's a big guard, folks. Holiday is physical, too.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Suggs, right side. Pass to Isaac. Tatum with a steal. And the dunk by Isaac.
And, you know, Isaac is a high percentage shooter, takes good shots and makes a good percentage of them. And he's very skilled at getting position to throw it down on you.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
Back to Isaac. Suggs outside. Let's go with a 3. Boston pulls it in.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Back to Tatum. Outside White. Pass to Holiday. Tatum with a screen. Inside. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. Magic trail by 4. Here's Batase. Defended by Porzingis. Back to Batase. Suggs with it. Isaac outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Black. Picked by Isaac. To the inside. Second chance shot. Porzingis grabs the board. Celtics lead by 4. Got a piece of it. Pass to Batase. Here's Black. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And here's Isaac, defended by Brown. And the dunk by Isaac.
Isaac really quick in the pick and roll. Once he sets the screen, he does a nice job rolling quickly and hard to the open space. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
To the middle. And the dunk by Isaac.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. 1:09 left in the third. Pass to Cornette. Kick out to Brown. Back to Cornette. Good. And Brown gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 4.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Wagner with it. Defended by Brown. Here's De Silva. For 3, Anthony. Horford pulls it in. Boston leading by 4.
Magic foul. Black. First personal foul. First team foul.
Magic on D. Brown can't hit. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Wagner. Back to Anthony. Wagner on the wing. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Wagner's got 5 now.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Celtics out in front, leading by a point.
The Magic, 40.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So it's Boston now. They lead by 1. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Pritchard's got his first points of the game.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
With the drive, they now take the lead. And the Magic lead by 1. Boy, it's been a grinder, a back and forth all night.
Oh, 7 times the lead has changed. Neither team giving an inch.
Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Orlando with the ball. And Carroll outside. Boston pulls it in. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And Horford powers it home.
Well, you can't afford to give Horford that type of advantage inside. As soon as you do that, you're cooked.
Wagner for 3. Tatum pulls it in.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Craig up top. Pass to Horford. Outside Craig. Screen by Horford. Just 5 on the clock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
And a new group getting ready for Orlando.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
It's Suggs with a drive. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Tell you what, off the drive, Suggs vertical, really something to behold. Good luck trying to stop this guy when he comes at you like that.
On the wing, Holiday. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Suggs. And stolen by Holiday. Horford outside. To the inside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic. Boston making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics. Number 8, Kristaps Porzingis.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Magic. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Down low. Here's Carter. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Great job by Carter Jr. to turn up his intensity and knock down the big shot. No fear there.
Boston trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Porzingis. The rebound by Carter. Wagner left side. And Carroll outside. Back to Wagner. He shoots. Boston pulls it in.
No excuses, none. I mean, with the defense non-existent, I mean, he has to connect from there.
Outside Holiday. Inside. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. To the paint. Porzingis. Up and in on the layup.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Here's Suggs. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Tatum. And he buries it. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter. Here's Tatum. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Lets it fly. And he sinks it.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Wagner outside. Back to Suggs. On the wing, Suggs. 6 on the shot clock. Over Holiday. Can't nail the jumper. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.